Whoa, 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 whoa.
Quick jeep tour on the way out. This central slot reminded me a lot of living in Spain. We got 3 showers, a couple sinks, 2 bathrooms upstairs, 3 sinks, another toilet downstairs. The bigger dormitory is up. With just 3 people downstairs for last night, which was great. Lots of familiar faces. And all packed up, ready to go. Heading out of Lectoure. I kind of like the towns. I don't know, it's hard to choose. Would you want to live in a town with a view? Or with a river, if you can't swim in the river anyway. Rivers are nice, but the view is kind of all the same. I guess I'll just go home after this and call it good. Yeah, live in a town with a mountain, that's for me. Then again, it's harder to get attacked by your enemies somewhere like this, so maybe that's a good choice. Slippery. Well, that was fun this morning, last night in the jeep with so many familiar faces and a couple new ones who spoke great English and were funny.
Thanks for me.
What?
Thanks for me.
Thanks for you. Thanks to you because, oh yeah, because Sarah did a great job of finding us accommodations when there were none. Because she's so sweet on the phone and everyone wants to help her. Of course. It's great. All right, serious walking time. Bye for now.
But I know your eyes, they roll. It's a long, long road when you wander far from home. But I know your eyes, they
sit around in my head, waiting for these days to end. I want it all, but I can't win. Still I try. Oh.
Starting out the Camino, I was curious, I was watching to find out where exactly the magic came from. And now by day 24, I have an opinion about this. And that is that I think it comes a lot less from the actual walking, and I think it comes from the people. The people you see over and over, and you separate and you come back again, and a lot of great people. But I also think that the magic of the people couldn't happen without the walking. You know, the separating and coming back together, or at least doing something that lets everyone go at their own speed, makes everyone suffer a little bit together, share the beauties and all, which gives you something to talk about and just an experience we all have in common. So that's what I know so far. That's what I think so far, at least for me. And I'll continue watching for anything else. So when you find those people that you get along with really well, don't be in a big rush to just finish and get there, because I don't think that's the most important part. Don't be afraid to stick around and spend a little extra time together. I think you might regret it if you don't, and I think you won't regret it if you do. So voila, there you go. And one more thing. This is twice as long as I've ever let my beard grow out, and I think I've realized I don't care for them, so it'll be coming off soon. Thought I'd give it a chance, and I did, and that's enough.
It's still the same.
I will be your moon. You will be my sky. And I promise I will follow you until the end of the line. And I will be your flower if you will be the bee. And I promise I will always give you the sweetest parts of me. 'Cause you're the tip to my top, the key to my lock. You're my breakfast in the morning. You're my up to my down and the king of my crown. And you're everything I want. You got that sweet, sweet honey. And I want it sweet, sweet honey. You got that sweet, sweet honey. And I want it sweet, sweet, sweet honey. So give it to me.
Then again, maybe it is the walking, maybe it's the whole immensity of covering 1,000 kilometers or more or less of heat and cold and snow and wind and mud, endless mud, and maybe that puts your other challenges and problems into perspective and makes problems seem smaller, challenges not so daunting because you've done this, so that can't be so much harder, can it?
Everything I want, you got that sweet, sweet honey. And I want it sweet, sweet honey. You got that sweet, sweet, sweet honey. And I want it sweet, sweet, sweet honey. So give it to me. Kingdom of crown, and you're everything I want. You got that sweet honey. I want it. You got that sweet honey. So give it to me.
Here's our eat for tonight, the Beau Soleil, surrounded by prune trees, the regional specialty. After about 19 kilometers, I think. Nice. Now one of us is guaranteed to hear no snoring. and luckily that's me. dropped our stuff off at the gîte and we're walking to town to do some shopping. And I think we're kind of understanding the appeal of having somebody like ship your backpack ahead every day and just walk without it. You can put in some miles easily. So here we are in Romieu, and it has the most interesting cat statues. I think I read about this place, but sorry, I don't remember what it said. Places like this, I guess, make it a little bit easier to feel like I'm really in France, but there's just something about it. It's either like it's generally a little too comfortable, especially when I'm out walking through fields and forests. It just feels normal. Like it doesn't feel like I'm somewhere kind of on the other side of the world. So it helped a minute ago. We ran into Sylvie and Fanny in the épicerie, in the grocery store, and then Dave and Lara dropped by, and a stone bench in the middle of this old stone town, just speaking French. It was a little easier, but I have to focus. I have to think about I'm in France, to try to make it real and be more present. Anyway, I hope to achieve even more of that in the next 2 weeks before I leave. I think it'd be easy. Maybe it's just about being present in the first place.
Let's call up the neighborhood kids like we used to be, taking the love and the sun, all the energy. Never give up on your heart and the harmony. Oh, it could be a dream, baby, it's you and me. Let's call up the neighborhood kids like we used to be, taking the love and the sun, all the energy. Never give up on your heart and the harmony. Oh, it could be a dream, baby, it's my head's up in the clouds, I ain't never coming down. Yeah. My head's up in the clouds, my feet won't touch the ground. Yeah. My head's up in the clouds, I ain't never coming down. I'ma be up in the clouds, my head's up in the clouds, my feet won't touch the ground.
So this sheet is really nice, and it's practically empty, and we made our own. We made some pasta and pesto and with some ham, and shared some meals with our new friends. And Noel here has a really good story about who she's traveling with. So Tell us.
Okay. 5 years ago, I started to travel on the Camino with a friend of mine, which he has done the Camino every time. So she come with me to give me the start.
Yeah, because you didn't want to do it alone at first, and she said she'll help you get used to it.
At the first place we stopped, we met the two guys, Patrick and Alan. And we have a good feeling together, so we continue to work together for several steps.
Yeah, several stages.
well. And at the few days after, my friends left me alone, and I continued to walk alone. And they are walking ahead 2 days before.
2 days ahead of you.
2 days ahead of me. So when I arrived in Conques, which was the stop for me and the stop for us, they are waiting for me just at the end of the big
Descent.
I thought it was very nice and very it's something in my heart.
Yeah, that they thought of you. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we decided to continue it next year, the Conques,
Yeah, from
we don't know where. But the next year it was COVID time,
Yep.
so we don't have
so you couldn't go.
opportunity to do that.
And the next year also.
And the next year also, and after that there was a family problem for Alain.
Right.
So and this year we start again from not exactly Conques, we start from Decazeville together with a lot of fun. We are very friendly, and we laugh we laugh a lot together. But one step it was raining, so it's a little boring to walk under the cap. How do you say?
Like
cap
the-
de pluie.
Cloudy skies. Is that
cap
it?
de pluie, la capuche.
Like a hood on your coat?
Yeah.
A hood. Okay, yeah.
So and it was also boring, so we decided to speak to pass the time.
Yeah.
And we speak about some reglementation in school in France. It's not allowed now to make a cake with eggs and farine and so on. And make cake is not allowed because of allergy or risk of poison, something like that. So he said it wasn't like that before, long time before. I have a cousin, which father was a teacher, and his wife is making the food for all the pupils.
Yeah.
And something I thought in my mind, oh, I have a cousin like that. And I tell the name, and it was the same. So we are cousins.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
not a very close relative, but we are cousins with alliance. How do you say that? When my cousin
in-law.
In-law.
Yeah.
In-law, but we are cousins.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
after like 5 years,
After 5 years, we
you discover that you're family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the magic of the Camino.
That's right. That's a great Camino story. Yeah. Thank you.
Ooh.
Perfect.